Well. Welcome back to the West Ham Network. It's been a while. It's been a minute. It has. We're back with a match day live during the World Cup winter. Everyone's mindset's all over the place. We're live during the winter break. It's the first time it's happened. 6 weeks off. No West Ham. Suddenly, bang, friendly. Cambridge United. Testimonial tonight, 7 o'clock kickoff. I will be bringing you the running commentary. Now, of course, I know the game will be streamed live on the West Ham YouTube channel. If people have been asking us if we're going to be doing the matchday live and doing the running commentary, so I will be doing that for you. Let's get discussing the West Ham United starting 11. As you can see here, Fabianski is in goal. Of course, Areola is out with France into the quarterfinals of the World Cup. Course, yet not to make an appearance in the World Cup, but fair play to him and good on him. Ben Johnson comes into the team, which I think is good. It's good to see him. Sifal is on the bench, so this will be. Remember, this is obviously the first game for West Ham now for us to see what they've been working on, where they're at. They did have 2 weeks off. They've come back together collectively as a unit, and they've been working hard. Now, for me personally, this is going to be a good visionary to see where West Ham are at in terms of our fitness. Yes, we are playing lower league opposition, but it will be a good test just to see the fitness levels and where the players are at. You'll see there's going to be some noticeable absentees, but we'll talk through them as we go along. Craig Dawson comes into the starting lineup for West Ham. Now, interestingly, earlier on, I brought to you the news about Naif Aguerd. Of course, if you were watching the Morocco-Spain game, you'll have seen that Morocco advanced through to the quarterfinals. However, Naif Aguerd did walk off the field with what looks like a potential groin injury. So fingers crossed it's not too bad, because now we're thinking about West Ham 2 weeks time. We're literally in 20 days time. We play Arsenal. Can't believe we're getting close to that, but we've got a few friendlies we need to get ahead. So between the Zuma injury, the kind of minor knock, and also minor knee injury that he's taken and his surgery, then we are now left with and with the news obviously with Naif Aguerd, this could be our starting pair. Dawson on Ogbonna. Now, we are expecting potentially the signature of Luciao from in Brazil, Sao Paulo, so that will be interesting to see what happens there if he does come in. But Craig Dawson and Angelo Ogbonna make up the back four of Johnson, Dawson, Ogbonna, and the captain for tonight, that is Aaron Creswell, out at the left back position. Now, obviously, with Declan Rice not available due to playing in the World Cup, it gives an opportunity for us now to see a few more players in the position. So, of course, Flynn Downs, who's been getting a lot of game time as of late, is going to be featuring tonight, starting alongside Connor Coventry. Now, the way that you look at this lineup, it depends on how you want to look at it, but I think Lanzini will go in the middle of those three, personally, but you can switch up if you want, and you can put Fornals out onto the right hand side. You've got Jared Bowen out onto the left hand side, with Antonio being the main man up top. So leave your comments in and let me know your thoughts on West Ham starting 11. Let's take a closer look at our substitutes bench, where of course this is a friendly, a testimonial, of course, and therefore there will be lots and lots of changes. So make sure you do understand that there will be no form of competitiveness in it, but I think there'll be a level of competitiveness in it, of course. So I wouldn't worry about that. So this is a testimonial for a player that plays for Cambridge called Greg Taylor. Now, remember, he is a massive West Ham fan. That's why he asked for this friendly to take place. Now, Randolph is on the bench with Hedgie, our young, youthful goalkeeper, which is really good to see. Sifal makes the bench. Skamaka is there as well. Now, the Benrahma, Emerson Palmieri, which is really good to see, because I think there was a bit of a story saying that no one had really saw any pictures of him and didn't really know what was going on. So it will be good to see him on the bench. Greenidge, the young lad who did sign his professional contract with West Ham back in the summer, he's there. Pierre Ekwa, who is linked to go out on loan as well, so we'll have to keep an eye out for the changes that will probably be ringed as well around tonight. Lang, Swire, Apaya Forson, one of the players of the future, in my opinion. Really like what he's capable of doing, so it'll be interesting to see if he gets a little bit of game time. Freddie Potts, Forbes, and Earthy as well. So put your comments in and let me know your thoughts on that starting 11. For me personally, I'm quite happy with that. I think that's what we'll have to do. For me now, moving forward as a club, it's so key that we start this next session, this next campaign, like a new season. We've hit the reset button. That's what we need to do. And I think that's hopefully what Moyes will have said to to the team. To be honest, this is your chance now to show what you're capable of doing, stepping up to the plate. We're so far behind where we want to be, and we've got players due to come back, and this is what we, of course, want from the best team. Now, notable absentees: Harrison Ashby. It's not really good, and it's not a great to not be able to see him tonight. I hope we can't look too much into that, but it will be interesting to see if anything comes of that as well. Let me get rid of these people here. Let me get rid of that there. Freno is saying, even though, how are we? Good to see you. Terry Dunn, no, it will not be. It's live on the West Ham YouTube channel, but people have asked us to bring you the commentary. So we'll do that. And we haven't done it for a while, have we? So let me just put that there. Where are we? Let me put here game live on YouTube channel. So if you are new around here, please make sure you do subscribe to the channel. And of course, like I said, we haven't done a match day live for such a long time, so it's nice to be able to bring this to you tonight. And just see where the players are at. That's the part I'm more intrigued about. I want to see players get a bit of game time. How's Jared Bowen been, not being included in the England setup? So it'll be nice to see where he's at in terms of fitness levels. He's been away. All the players have been away enjoying their kind of 2 weeks break that they were given. So I think that's good in terms of reset, but now they need to come back and work as hard as they ever have done. So it will be an interesting one to see. Now we're just getting the team lineups in front of us. So of course we will go through that as well. Lucas Fabianski, Ben Johnson, Creswell. They have Craig Dawson and Ogbonna as a back four. Now we're just seeing where Antonio is now. And they're just doing the kind of testimonial matchup with Greg Taylor there as well. So for people that don't know, he is a player that plays for Cambridge who's getting his testimonial. And the game obviously is going ahead tonight, 7 p.m. kickoff. We're due to kick off any second now. It is the competitive domestic schedule is paused, of course, for the World Cup since November the 13th, nearly a month without football. And as part of return to English football, West Ham are going to play a handful of friendlies ahead of our Boxing Day clash against Arsenal. The return to action against friendly Cambridge United, that's going to mark the testimonial for the Cambridge United's legend and West Ham supporter, Greg Taylor, as well. So there you go. Now, West Ham last did face Cambridge United in competitive action in May 1993 when 2-0 First Division victory over the Bowling at Upton Park was famously secured promotion to the Premier League. Starting 11 included the likes of Julian Dixley, Ludo Bukowski, Kevin Keenan made his last appearance before the moving to Wolves as well, guided West Ham to a 2-0 victory over them. Now, they have kicked off for the game tonight. So Cambridge United have kicked off the game and have pushed the ball forward instantly. So let me just get this set up for you as well. Going out for a throw-in to Cambridge United. Connor Coventry pressing very quickly, gains possession. Antonio drops deep. He gains the ball as well. And we lose the ball straight to the Cambridge United defence, who play the ball back to their defenders. Let's see if I've got that all set up. I do. There you go. Antonio trying to drive a bit deep. Pablo Fornals trying to drop in a bit deep to collect the ball. Cambridge do have the ball now back with their central defenders. Greg Taylor, the man of the moment. On the ball, Antonio pressing the defenders. High press from West Ham. Cambridge played the ball through the middle, and they've got the ball over the halfway line. Played it back to the edge of the centre circle. Greg Taylor's got the ball. He plays the ball out to the left back. Plays it back to Greg Taylor for Cambridge United. He puts his head up, pings the ball forward, tries to go up over the top. Dawson wins a header straight to the defender. The striker who shoots from distance and it goes wide for Cambridge United already. So first chance goes to Cambridge. So a big ball up over the top. Craig Dawson wins the header. Ben Johnson tries to get a hold of the ball, but the Cambridge player does collect it and ping the ball wide past Fabianski as well. Cambridge nil, West Ham nil. So if you're new around here, comment as well if you can. West Ham have got the ball with Creswell down the left-hand side in the Cambridge half. Now Downs plays it inside to Connor Coventry. He takes a touch, plays it back to Ogbonna. Ogbonna switches play over to Craig Dawson. Dawson collects the ball on the edge of the centre circle, plays it out wide right to Ben Johnson, who drives forward with the ball. Jared Bowen loses the ball. Lanzini wins it back. It's back with Ben Johnson. Craig Dawson plays the ball forward. He finds Lanzini, skips round one player, and he's fouled, and it's a West Ham free kick in the West Ham half as well. Ogbonna plays the ball to Creswell, pings the ball up top, but it's won by the Cambridge defenders. West Ham have won it back. Creswell driving forward. West Ham still got the ball. Antonio's dropped deep. He's collected the ball, held up the ball. He's done well. He's now switched play over to the wide right. Not made it to Jared Bowen. Cambridge players done well to win it. Cambridge wins the header. Greg Taylor for Cambridge. Antonio drops deep in to collect the ball, but it's not a great clearance from Greg Taylor, who gets second chance to clear the ball and pings it up top. Now the Cambridge just playing the ball back through the defence. Everything else chasing the ball. Cambridge keeping a hold of it in their own half. Tries to switch play for Cambridge out to the wide left. He collects the ball. He loses it. It goes out for a West Ham throw in just on the halfway line. Lanzini plays the ball to Ogbonna. Ogbonna now it's with Pablo Fornals. Lanzini, he puts the ball back. Creswell now, captain for West Ham tonight. Antonio drops deep to collect it. He wins it. He plays in Connor Coventry. He keeps a hold of the ball, plays it nicely to Fornals, plays it back to Coventry. Coventry switches play over to Craig Dawson out on the right-hand side for West Ham. He drives forward with the ball. He finds Ben Johnson. It's quite far forward, but plays it back to Craig Dawson. Ogbonna, Lanzini. Lanzini for West Ham. He's going to find Craig Dawson, who's further up the field. Good hold of possession by West Ham. Ben Johnson, halfway line, plays the ball through. Doesn't meet anyone, and Big Taylor for Cambridge collects the ball. Cam collected, back with him again onto his left foot. West Ham collected the ball back for the Coventry. Pablo Fornals has got the ball on the edge of the centre circle. He's just keeping the hold of the ball, plays it out wide left to Aaron Creswell. Collects the ball, does really well. Fornals, that's inside to Lanzini, who's driving forward. Finds Antonio's dropped deep. Fornals has made a good run. He collects it, puts it onto his right foot, tries to cross it in, tries to shoot from distance. Goes wide right. Ed Johnson, he's got the ball. The edge of the box. But the Cambridge defender's done really well to collect the ball and hold on to possession. Cambridge trying to break away. Connor Coventry's done enough to put a touch onto the ball. Ben Johnson looks like he's fouled the Cambridge player. They've taken a free kick, an early one. Greg Taylor. Back with the goalkeeper. Just realised it's not actually on the Premier League. I don't know why I've got that picture there. I need to take it off. Cambridge have got the ball again. Going out for a throw in to Cambridge. Cambridge have got the ball now, playing the ball through the middle of the park. Let's just play over to the left hand side for them. Big ball into the box. There from Creswell. Cambridge have won the ball again, though. Me, the West Ham fans, 700 of them apparently tonight. Isn't the whole thing just really, really odd that we're playing a friendly at this time of year? I still can't get my head around it, to be honest. We're watching this, and then suddenly, bang, there's a World Cup game going on. 8 minutes in, though, and Cambridge nil, West Ham nil. Big ball forward, but it's not done really well. Cambridge have collected the ball. Taylor, he switches play over to the left hand side. And Johnson's done enough, and it goes out for a throw in to Cambridge. West Ham driving forward with Jared Bowen. Keeps getting the ball, keeps driving forward. Big cross in to the back post. Fornals. Creswell. Back to Fornals. Creswell. No, he tries the ball forward, but no one makes the run, and the keeper comes out to pick the ball. Freno is saying it looks like they are trying to find themselves. It will take a little while. That's the whole point, really. It is a pre-season game. It is. Thomas, yes, I know that's why I put it at the bottom there. It's on the West Ham YouTube channel. A few people just asked me to do the watch along, so I thought, why not? Just bring it to you for a bit of banter. You're more than welcome to put the two screens on. Ben Johnson collects the ball, though. Antonio collects the ball. He finds Pablo Fornals, who's dropped in deep to collect the ball through the centre circle. He plays the ball to Antonio, takes a heavy touch, finds Flynn Downs, back to Ogbonna. Ogbonna goes all the way back to Fabianski. Corner Coventry for West Ham. Plays it back to Angelo Ogbonna. Lawson finds a nice bit of space there for Jared Bowen, who's driving for West Ham on the right-hand side. Oh, it's a nice. Oh, it's unlucky there from West Ham. Tries to put a neat ball through to Jared Bowen on the edge of the box, who could have let rip with his left foot, but the Cambridge player does come in and collect it. But Ben Johnson drives forward. He finds Antonio, who's inside the 18-yard box. Ben Johnson out on the right-hand side collects it. He finds the ball. Oh, Jared Bowen makes a good run. Keeps a hold of it. Tries to put the ball through. Cleared from the Cambridge defender. Good bit of pressure there from West Ham. Unlucky not to counter that. Lanzini, he plays the ball through. Fornals, Corner Coventry, plays the ball out wide left to Aaron Creswell. He finds Corner Coventry through the middle of the park. Lanzini, back to Corner Coventry. Fornals out on the left a little bit. He switches play over to Lanzini. Tries a ball through the middle. He finds Antonio. He tries to turn with the ball. Oh, the ball's broke to Fornals just on the edge of the 18-yard box. Creswell's made the overlapping run. He crosses the ball into the box, but there's no one there. Cleared from the Cambridge. And down it goes out. Well, it doesn't. It stays in. Pablo Fornals has kept it in. Big ball in over the top. I think he stayed on. Good run. Oh, no, the referee. Is the referee? He stayed on. Jared Bowen. Flynn Downs collects the ball. Plays it out wide left. Pablo Fornals. Back to Flynn Downs. Downs. Jared Bowen onto his left foot. Lanzini on the edge of the box. Antonio puts it onto his right foot. It's cleared from the Cambridge defender though. And Antonio fouls the player. And it goes for a Cambridge free kick. Right, what was my question? Yeah. Thomas Jenkins. Who do you think will win the World Cup? I think it will be Brazil, but I do want it to come home though. Tell you what, mate, I think it's wide open. I think that as much as I have really enjoyed watching Brazil, I think defensively they are really they commit so much to their tiki-taki style that I think, in actual fact, it can detriment their defence sometimes. They take their eye off the ball a little bit, then they can get punished by a team like England's forward line. You know, so Brazil or the winner of England France could be a good shout. Cambridge driving forwards. Cambridge now taking a throw in. Deep in the West Ham half. Cambridge still on the ball now. It's back in the halfway line. Greg Taylor is driven really far forward. Big ball in the box. Cleared from Connor Coventry, but it's two. Fell to the Cambridge player. Shoots from distance. Blocked from Ogbonna. Straight back to the Cambridge player. Still got the ball. And finds its way back to Fabianski. Do you think will win it then? Do you think Brazil will? Only 14 minutes in. Lanzini drops deep. He collects the ball. He finds Connor Coventry. Just play over to the wide right to Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson plays the ball all the way back to Fabianski. Do you think we'll see a bit of a run out from the players? Toby Sampson's in the house, mate. Good to see you. It's a quiet place in here tonight, but I just thought, why not? Why not? I know it's on, mate. I know it's on YouTube, but if people wanted to hear a little bit of different commentary, then they could maybe fire it up on the YouTube channel. Put it on silent and listen to us. Hope you're well, Toby, mate. It's been a while. Pablo Fornals. He drops deep. He plays the ball back to Fabianski. West Ham just holding on to possession, patient in our build-up play. Flynn Downs drops deep at the ball. Cambridge committing to forward. Hoggy plays the ball up top to nobody. Big ball up over the top for Cambridge. They've got the ball. Cambridge, big ball into the box. Back post is unmarked. There's a quick header. Jared Bowen's there, though, to clear. And here comes Antonio on the break. Connects the ball. No, he tries to bosh off the player. He comes out worse off, but does win West Ham a free kick just over the halfway line. West Ham are making a sub straight away. So Creswell's coming off. And Palmieri comes on. That's interesting. They're not showing the Creswell situation, but Creswell has come off and Palmieri has come on the field. Ogbonna takes the captain's armband. That's interesting. And they've not focused anything on Creswell, so I'm not too sure what's going on there. Got the ball. So that's interesting to see what happens there with Aaron Creswell. It has been too long about to drive home from work, Gov. Busy. Yes, mate, it has been busy. It's been nice to get a little bit of break from doing West Ham content, but I have missed West Ham. Work has been busy. Ronaldo's has got the ball. Nice bit of incident Lincoln play there between West Ham. Sundowns does win it back. Ronaldo clicks it, but loses it. The Cambridge have got the ball again. Dawson deals with that no problem at all. Good challenge from the player to get the ball off of Jared Bowen. Now they're driving forward down the left hand side, still with Cambridge. Cambridge have got the ball there, trying a nice bit of play, but Craig Dawson comes out and collects the ball. So for anyone that has just tuned in, Creswell has gone off injured. Well, I'm assuming it's an injury or precautionary, and Emerson Palmieri has come on the field and taken over his position. Coventry plays the ball out wide right to Jared Bowen, plays the ball back to Ben Johnson, back to Craig Dawson. Johnson brings the ball. Antonio drop deep, he wins it back. Coventry plays it in the middle of the park to Pablo Fornals, who looks like he's going to go left and switches right. Jared Bowen with a bit of space, he's driving forward into his typical fashion. Great tackle. Great tackle from the Cambridge player. It really was a good tackle. Oh, Lanzini tries to play a ball forward for Fornals, but he's lost it. Lanzini wins it back inside the box. Pushes the ball into the back post, but no one's there. Cambridge have cleared the ball. So hope he's not injured. So it's the West Ham players injured in one day. Yeah, absolutely. Went to West Ham down the right hand side deep in the Cambridge half, although Ben Johnson does play the throw in all the way back to the halfway line. O'Connor, Coventry, Emerson. Coventry switches play over to the right hand side. He finds Jared Bowen. He's going to play, he keeps driving back into the West Ham half. Big Dawson puts onto his right foot. Looks like he's going to go long, low and long. He does. He finished Jared Bowen. Bit of trickery, gets by one player. No, it's not Jared Bowen actually. It was Flynn Downs, and he does win West Ham a free kick. Nice, decent bit of play there from Flynn Downs actually. He likes to get forward. He likes to get the ball to his feet, doesn't he? He likes to play a bit of football. It's a West Ham free kick. Jared Bowen. And Lanzini over it. Looks. It'll be a Jared Bowen free kick. Hits it low, doesn't even beat the first man. Cleared from Cambridge. They're playing it dangerous, deep in their own box. They've lost it. West Ham won it back. It looks like we've won a foul. We've done a free kick or nothing. No. And Lanzini free kick to us. Just in our own half. Yep, Lanzini takes it short, finds Flynn Downs. He come to Coventry, plenty of time and space on the ball. He plays it out left to Emerson. He drops in deep to collect the ball. Emerson, he plays the ball back to Flynn Downs. Plays a first touch back to Ogbonna. He switches out right to Craig Dawson. Craig Dawson plays further up the field to Ben Johnson. Lanzini in the halfway line. He just does a little pivot. Plays the ball back to Craig Dawson. Dawson keeps a hold of it. Plays it back to Lanzini, who's dropped deep. Plays a long ball forward for Antonio. Drops at the last minute. The shot from Pablo Fornals, it just goes wide. Just from outside the 18-yard box. Big up and under, really, from Lanzini. It drops at the last minute, but the defender does really well. However, his defensive header flies to Pablo Fornals, who has been in a bit of form for West Ham recently, who takes the shot first time in the half volley. And it just trickles wide, about 6 yards wide. Goal kick, Cambridge. 21 minutes gone. What do you think so far? Cambridge win the header, and it actually West Ham won the header, and it goes out for Cambridge to win. Bonacometry wins the ball back. Lanzini cup travelling down the right hand side. Looks like he's fouled, but the ball does go out for a West Ham corner. If it hadn't gone out for a corner, it probably would have been a free kick anyway. But it's a corner to West Ham. Let's see if we can beat the first man this time. Emerson. Yeah, it is. It's gone all the way over the other side. Emerson. Just the front post. Can't beat the first man again. Second corner now. I've witnessed West Ham can't, or corner and free kick. They haven't beat the first man. Disappointing. Another notable absentee from the squad tonight is actually Maxwell Cornet. Big ball up top. What a nice touch from Jared Bowen. Oh! What a big ball. I thought it was offside. And it's a big up and under over the top. And Jared Bowen brings it down beautifully. He breaks offside trap. One touch with his left foot. Smashes it with his right foot. Keeper dives at full strength. What a ball that was. Up over the top. Touches it, deft touch with his left foot. Onto his right foot. Just inside the 18-yard box. Smashes the ball across goal. Keeper at full stretch. Just goes wide. Unlucky West Ham. Big long ball forward. Bowen collects it. Big long ball from Cambridge. Big Dawson does well after Fabianski comes out to collect the ball. He plays it short, puts Ogbonna under a lot of pressure straight away. Fabianski with the big clearance. Be interesting to see what we do in the second half. I'm assuming we'll see quite a few subs. Just to freshen up a bit. Ogbonna takes a heavy touch. He plays it out wide to Emerson. Plays it back to Fabianski. Now we're kind of allowing them to get a little bit of more pressure put against us. Ball through the middle to Antonio. Nice touch back to Ogbonna. Ogbonna plays it out wide to Emerson. He skips by one player. Plays it back to Ogbonna. Out wide left to Pablo Fornals. Cuts inside to Emerson. Back to Flynn Downs. Plays it calmly back to Fornals. He's looking for someone to make the run. On a Coventry. Switches it over wide right. Coming over the halfway line from Craig Dawson. Ben Johnson far up the field on the right hand side. He goes early. Nice, decent ball into the box. Cleared from the Cambridge player. Cambridge have won the ball back. They're trying to play the ball out calmly, and they've done well. They've kept hold of possession. West Ham have got bodies there. I knew the referee was going to blow up for that. Free kick to Cambridge in their own half inside the centre circle. Cambridge down the right hand side. We're travelling forward. Yep, on the near side now. Good hold of the ball for Cambridge. West Ham have got bodies there. They've played the ball out. We've lost them into an error, and it was at 40 West Ham to win. If anyone doesn't know, go back and check out Matt Hammer's headlines from earlier on. It looks like Aguerd could be injured, which is not great for us. He came off, limped off in the game where Morocco beat Spain in penalties. Cambridge on the attack now through the middle. They've got bodies there on the overlap, but he couldn't take the touch well, and then he's fouled. Jared Bowen for a West Ham free kick in their own half. Yeah, so Aguerd has limped off in the Morocco victory over Spain. Of course, it's not great for a suspected groin injury. We just got to hope it's not a serious injury because he's been looking mustard, and he really has been looking mustard in this World Cup. With him and Zuma, who you would have thought would have been our first choice centre back, not looking that good so far. Ogbonna, Coventry plays it back to Ogbonna. 27 and a half minutes gone. Ben Johnson, Craig Dawson. Big long ball up top. Antonio gets it, chests it down, tries to drive forward, tries to keep it in the field. The linesman has blown up for the ball going out. It is a goal kick to Cambridge. Nice ball forward for Craig Dawson. Heavy touch. Heavy second touch for Antonio. I couldn't categorically say that definitely went out, but the Cambridge players were convincing. The referee did blow up for the ball to go out. Was a second touch, a heavy second touch from Antonio. On a Coventry, plays the ball into the path of Ogbonna. Don't know where to go. Oh, he plays an absolutely crazy ball into the path of the Cambridge player. Shoots from distance, goes wide. Ogbonna collects the ball in our own half. This is a concern of I don't know if it's won a corner from that. He's got nowhere to go. And he just turns with his right foot and smashes the ball. Just does not see the Cambridge player. You know, playing against any other opposition in the Premier League, and you're punished for that. He did turn his head up, though. He did look, but he just couldn't see the Cambridge player at all. He just took a tiny deflection off of the West Ham player for a Cambridge corner. Cambridge corner from nothing. There we go. They've easily beat the first man. Oh, and it's a goal. And it's a goal for Cambridge. Yes, you have heard me right. I think they've had their first corner of the evening, and they got a goal. Do you know what? They beat the first man, the second man, the third man. They beat every man. That's frustrating, and I'm not going to listen. I understand the whole purpose of these friendlies, but what's frustrating is we can't ever beat the first man in our corners. What's happened to our set pieces? The guy's come in. He's absolutely took the ball off the head of Craig Dawson, which is something really unheard of. No problem at all. He's headed the ball into the path of the Cambridge player, who's about 4 yards out, who's taken a touch on his knee and just put the ball into the back of the net. You won't get an easier goal than that. That was disappointing. 1-0 to Cambridge. Especially coming off of Dawson. The fact it was just a really, you would never expect Big Dawson to lose that. Anyway, West Ham have won it back. Flynn Downs heads the ball down to Antonio. In the path of Flynn Downs. Jared Bowens from distance. Oh, one each. Just like that. It must be a minute. Jared Bowen has smashed the ball into the back of the net. It's taken for West Ham to concede to react. What's a very, very good goal from Jared Bowen. A really good counter-attack from West Ham from the off. Palmieri puts the pressure on. Fornals wins the ball back, kicks the ball in to the box. Good play from Flynn Downs. Puts the ball into the path of Antonio. Antonio plays it back to Flynn Downs. Flynn Downs drives forward, takes a touch, plays it into the path of Jared Bowen from the edge of the box. Jared Bowen smashes the ball into the back of the net to make it 1-1. Nice play from West Ham. No doubts about that. Top right-hand corner for West Ham. We'll take that. No, you know what? That makes up a little bit for the fact that we conceded such a sloppy goal from the set piece, which is just something we've been doing all season. We just don't look convincing defensively at set pieces, nor convincing offensively. in set pieces either. Cambridge are now on the attack again. O'Connor gives the ball away for the second time in the game. Oh, he's through for Cambridge. Oh, we've cleared the ball. Now Antonio driving forward down the left-hand side for West Ham. Cuts inside onto his right foot, beats the defender, uses his strength, puts it onto his right foot, puts it into the path. West Ham win it back. Corner Coventry, he's on the edge of the box. He keeps a hold of it. Plays in Flynn Downs. Space on the right-hand side for West Ham. Fornals. That's Cambridge United on the attack. He's got a bit of space, but O'Connor wins the ball back for West Ham and keep hold of it. The comments here, what everyone else is saying. Mark R says, hey, Anton, one each. Absolutely. One each. Yep. Thomas Jenkins laughing. I take a comment back. No worries, mate. Cambridge on the attack now, down the left-hand side, 32 minutes gone. Big ball into the box. He wins the header. Dawson wins the second header, smashes it from distance. Good routine save from Fabianski. A little bit end-to-end. It's got a little bit end-to-end in this friendly. This testimonial friendly. Smashes the ball from just inside the 18-yard box. Now, what I'd be frustrated at there is, this is something we need to learn from in set pieces, or sorry, from pre-season or the friendlies that we're playing. We're not winning headers anywhere near the box. So they're getting the chance to set up their attack and play from the 18-yard box. We need to do better there. We need to do better there. Ben Johnson. Manzini skips by one player. He's on the edge of the box, chips the ball forward. Jared Bowen shoots early. Takes deflection, goes off the keeper and holds on to it. So, let me. For anyone that doesn't know, Portugal are currently beating Switzerland 2-0. Oh, Mark, you've just said that, so thank you. There you go. For anyone that doesn't know, thanks to Ramos and Pepe. Pepe, who I believe is 39. Is he 39 years old? Still banging in goals in the World Cup. Unbelievable, isn't it? West Ham have got the ball now, 34 minutes gone. Jared Bowen down the right-hand side. So it's good for him to get off the mark. West Ham have got the ball now still. There's the ball through to Antonio. He takes a heavy touch from Cambridge. Oh, driving forward for Cambridge. Cuts inside. No one's marking the man. Number 10 inside the 18-yard box. Now there's men back. Number 15 for Cambridge. Chips the ball forward into the back post. Fabianski takes no risks there. But I thought he tapped the ball out, but in actual fact, he guided the ball and didn't touch it, and it's gone out for a West Ham goal kick. Big ball forward from West Ham. Jared Bowen down the right hand side after scoring the goal. Going out for West Ham corner. Oh, West Ham fans calling for handball. 36 minutes gone. Cambridge driving forward now on the counter. Bowen brings the player down, and it's a free kick to Cambridge. Antonio collects the ball down the left hand side. Lanzini leads the ball through to Antonio, who's inside the 18-yard box, tries to cross it in, wins West Ham the corner. Oh, West Ham still got the ball inside the 6-yard box. We've won it back though. Pablo Fornals inside the 18-yard box, tries to cross it in, and it goes out for a West Ham corner. Again, 38 minutes gone. A bit of a crazy corner. It's scrappy. Not the most beautiful of football. And the keeper comes out to pick the ball. Cambridge now in the break. West Ham have got plenty of bodies back there. They've switched play over to the right hand side. 38 minutes gone. Cambridge 1, West Ham 1. Get prepared to see a whole host of changes for the second half. Big switch play there from Cambridge. He takes touch, does well, skips onto his right foot, shoots from distance. Routine save for Fabianski again. 30 yards out. No problem at all. Fabianski looks to make the quick pass out, but just holds on to play. Nice takedown from the Cambridge player. Shoots from distance. Not enough power. Not enough placement. Right down the middle. Routine save. Fabianski. O'Connor collects the ball. Dawson. Johnson pings the ball up top. Tries to let Flynn Downs chase it. Cambridge keeper comes out with a big hefty clearance. And Connor Coventry wins the ball back. With O'Connor. Plays the ball into Fornals. Again, Connor Coventry. Lanzini. Fornals. Plays the ball through. Tries to play the ball the other side for Antonio, but he can't get by the defender. And the Cambridge keeper comes out to put the ball. Antonio collects the ball though for West Ham. Tries to use his strength, but Taylor does well for Cambridge. Now the left back clears. And West Ham win the ball back straight away. With Ogborn on the halfway line. Plays the ball neatly through to Flynn Downs. He turns round 380 degrees, turns, drives forward. Lanzini. There's a quick 1-2 with Fornals. His ball to his right foot. He finds Ben Johnson with plenty of space down the right hand side. Big ball into the box. Can't beat the first man. Cambridge are there though to try and clear it again for the second time. He does. Cambridge have collected the ball in their own half. Tries to use his strength, although he's played. Oh, the ball has gone out for West Ham to go in. Warner collects the ball. Emerson, Lanzini, Coventry, Fornals. Plays the ball through the middle of the park to Lanzini, drives it through. Oh, he can't beat the defender. Fornals trying to shrug off the defender, but the defender steps forward, takes the ball. Cambridge have got the ball, tries to play the ball through, but Fabianski takes it for West Ham. Plays a short ball into O'Connor, Coventry, Downs, Coventry, Lanzini. Seems to be the Lanzini, Coventry, Downs, Lanzini show, to be honest. Cleared from the Cambridge defender. Now the Cambridge right back is driving forward. I'm putting a bit of pressure on now, the high press. 3 or 4 minutes to go till half time. Cambridge just playing the ball through the back line. Driving forward with the ball. Big ball up over the top, but it's gone straight to Fabianski. Over for hours for West Ham. Plays it in. Lanzini. Nice bit of play there. Tries to switch play over to the right hand side, but Cambridge defender has done well. Jared Bones drops in, wins the ball back. Cambridge win it back, but straight to Lanzini. Lanzini plays it out to Bowen out on the right hand side. He holds it onto his left foot. He plays in corner Coventry. Finds Jared Bowen. No, Flynn down, sorry. Oh, he does well. Downs. Oh, I thought he was going to shoot from distance. Nice bit of play from West Ham, but maybe a little bit too much. We can't find the passes sometimes. Lanzini, shoot from distance, not enough power on it, and the Cambridge keeper does enough to collect the ball. West Ham throw in. Nicola collects the ball for us. A couple of minutes left. Coventry switches play completely. What a nice ball that was. Fornals brings the ball down nicely. Takes a deep ball through to the box. Nice play from West Ham. Palmieri into the box. The Cambridge player has placed the ball into the back of the net for an own goal. That's a shame. But it was good by West Ham. There's no doubt it was really good football. But the thing is, it wasn't our player that scored the goal. It was the Cambridge defender that put the ball into the back of the net. What a ball that was. What an absolute worldie of a ball that was from Corner Coventry. Plays a lovely ball to Fornals. Plays it neatly into Lanzini. Plays a nice ball through. So Corner of Coventry. Big long switch play. Fornals takes the ball down. Drops it inside to the box, neat pass. Lanzini, Palmieri with overlapping cross. Bruno makes the run, and Simper for Cambridge cannot hold on to that, and it goes into the back of the net to make it 2-1 West Ham. Scrappy, not great, but it would do. At least they can hopefully go in now at half time. Leading. What's going on with the cameraman? It's a free kick to Cambridge out on the left hand side. Good ball into the box. Oh, is that a clash of heads between two West Ham players? And there you go. There's the half-time whistle. So if you are watching, the score is Cambridge 1, West Ham 2. What do you think of that so far? You've been impressed? You've not been impressed? Put your comments in and let me know. Let me put this in. One, two, scroll that there. Put that in. So if you're just joining me, I've just been giving you the running commentary of the game. It's been scrappy. That's what I expected. I don't really know what else I expected, to be honest. It was a good. It was a scrappy goal for them to score in the first place. They should never have beat our man Craig Dawson to the header, but he did. Passed the ball on to his own player, kneed it down and tapped it into the back of the net. West Ham responded immediately with actually quite a good goal, a good team effort. Actually, both our goals have been a good team effort. Jared Bowen smashed the ball into the back of the net just from inside the 18-yard box. And the second goal was good teamwork play. Down the left-hand side from Fornals, from Palmieri, from Lanzini, from Flynn Downs. It's really been their show today. It's been that quartet of players have really been dictating play today, and that allowed the forced the care into an error to score an own goal to make it 2-1 to West Ham. Now, I am going to go take a break and I will be back for the second half. So if you're interested, keep your comments coming in. Why not? And we'll see you very, very shortly. Well, we're back and we have made substitutions. I can see Skamaka on the field. I can see Ben Rama has come on the field as well, which is good to see. Let's have a look here. See if there's any other subs. Just need to make sure I get that all confirmed for you. Let's get that. Let's see who I can make him work out. Safal's on the field. Ben Johnson's moved into centre back, so Craig Dawson is off. Ogbonna. Ben Rama collects the ball down the right-hand side for West Ham. I'm just trying to see. Antonio is still on the field, so it's Skamaka and Antonio. Flynn Downs has stayed on the field also. Ben Johnson plays it into Flynn Downs. I'm just trying to see if there's any other changes for you. Oh, Randolph is in goal for West Ham. There you go. So we've got Emerson Palmieri still there with Dawson, Johnson, and Sifal making up the back four. It looks like Fabianski's off the field and Randolph is in goal for West Ham. Felton stays on the park. Flynn Downs. Ben Rama, who's now got the ball. Sifal's made the run with him. Ben Rama still got it down the right-hand side. Just keeps a hold of it. Skips by the one player. Brings it back onto his left foot. Plays in Sifal. Big cross into the box. Antonio with the touch. Skamaka tries a funky flick forward for Antonio, but it doesn't work. And it goes out for a West Ham throw-in. Oh, Abby Emirates in the house. Good to see you. Happy. Hope you're well. I'll be seeing a little bit of you next year. Early bit of you next year. Hope you're well. It's bloody freezing. Cambridge on the ball now. Play the ball at the right-hand side. Back heel from Cambridge. Connor Coventry wins the ball. So get a vibe that maybe they're trying and testing what Johnson's like consistently at centre back if they are potentially concerned about Zuma and Aguerd. Skamaka tried to play an early ball down the right-hand side, but Cambridge have dispossessed us. And they've tried a ball through. Johnson does well. He finds Flynn Downs, plays in Connor Coventry, plays it to the middle of the park to Ogbonna, leaves it late, big clearance up top to the Cambridge defender straight away. Palmieri comes over to collect it, to clear it, but he loses it. Now Cambridge are on the attack again over the left-hand side. I would like to give you the commentary, but for some, that's stopped. I don't know what's going on there. What's happened there? What is going on there? Don't be doing that to me. You can't do that. Doesn't do that. 2 seconds. There we go. We're back. 48 minutes gone for anyone that's just watching. Cambridge have collected the ball. Still got the ball. I'm just trying to see the kind of positioning of Antonio and Skamaka. Ben Johnson with the ball. Safal. Yeah, they're definitely utilising Ben Johnson in that centre-back role now just to see what he's capable of doing. But obviously, they've got a concern with the news of Zuma and, of course, Aguerd today. Ben Rama's dropped in. He's done well. Skamaka wins the ball. Safal's made the early run. Nice ball from Skamaka. Safal chases. Tries a cross in. Cleared from Cambridge, and West Ham gets a corner. I'm just trying to see the positioning of... It kind of feels like we are playing the two up top. However, when Skamaka drifts out wide, Antonio comes more central. When the ball goes out left, Antonio drifts out to the left, and Skamaka comes more central. So could be something in that. Could be reading too much into that, but we'll wait and see. Palmieri, corner for West Ham. Beat the first man, please. And he doesn't again. Why can't we beat the first man? I don't understand. It's ridiculous. Now a break now for Cambridge. They're driving forward down the left-hand side, and we've got plenty of bodies forward. He cuts inside, then cuts back onto his left. Cambridge have still got the ball. He tries to go early, but takes a deflection off his own player. Flynn Downs collects the ball. Safal has it, plays the ball through the middle to Pablo Fornals. Nice bit of play between him and Ben Johnson. And then he kicks the ball straight out for a Cambridge throw-in. So just to remind you, Darren Randolph is on the field. He took over from Fabianski at halftime. Andy Pepper's in the house. Good to see you. Hope you are well. Thank you for joining us in this really quiet evening we've got for a watch-along. Last-minute decision. Why not? Some people asked us. Connor Coventry's dropped deep. He collects the ball, wins it, plays in Skamaka, who's dropped deep. Connor Coventry wins the ball back for West Ham, but now Cambridge have won it back again, tries to thread the ball through. Safal wins it and keeps a hold of it. He's done really well. Fornals plays in Connor Coventry. Plays into Flynn Downs. Downs. Safal. Safal back to Johnson. Johnson wide over to Ogbonna. Ogbonna plays the ball over to Emerson Palmieri. Johnson again, like I said, being utilised in the left, in the centre back position. He sprays the ball long, but it does not find anyone at Cambridge. Happy you're in. You're live in the chat. Hope you're well. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're keeping safe and well. You will be seeing me at some point in January. Don't you worry about that. Portugal 3-0 up. Thank you, Mark, for keeping us up to date. The goal scorer for the third goal for Portugal is Ramos. Here you go. Ben Johnson plays the ball through to Safal. I've always, do you know what? I know there's been a few of the fan base split on Ben Johnson, but I rate him as a player. I really do. I mean, he's tried to switch ball there and it's not worked, but I rate him because I feel like he's had to chop and change in different positions at West Ham career. I think he's always done thereabouts, done all right. And he's had a couple of injuries himself, but it looks like West Ham are going to utilise him in that centre-back position to see what he's capable of doing. So this will be a good test for him tonight. Pressure on Darren Randolph, 2 players on him. Big clearance from him upfield. No one's there to win it, though. Now, the positioning of Antonio Skamaka does look like a forward 2. It does. We'll have to wait and see. West Ham have won the ball down the left-hand side, but we've been dispossessed from it down the right-hand side. Sorry. Now, shot from distance from Cambridge. A routine save from Darren Randolph. He just can't hold on to the ball. And it goes out for a corner to Cambridge. It's a bit rusty, Mr. Randolph does. It's a little bit rusty. God, there goes my microphone. Foul from Coventry that gives Cambridge a free kick. Yes, Randolph happy. Randolph is on the field. He came on as a substitute for Mr. Fabianski. Cambridge doing a nice bit of play down the right-hand side. He skipped by the player, shoots from distance. He's hit the crossbar. He has hit the crossbar. He's done really well. He shrugged off Ogbonna off the ball, put it onto his left foot. Ogbonna's just got tripped up, shot from distance, beat Randolph, hit the crossbar and gone out for a goal kick. Johnson's okay if you don't want anything from him going forward. As a fullback, you need to have something more than just defending, unfortunately. Yeah, you're right. But I do think that what's hindered his career at West Ham so far is the fluctuation between positions, because he's had to chop and change. He did start his career off as a centre-back. I think he's capable of doing it. I thought he had a really good spell in the West Ham team last season, as did many players, and it's not really transpired a lot this year. But I think once we have players... Honestly, I really believe this, but Max Cornet, Paqueta, obviously Deckers, when these are back in the... Oh, it's a bad tackle there on Connor Coventry. Is he giving a foul to Cambridge? I mean, the player went through Connor Coventry, did he not? What happened here? I don't know how you've given a free kick to Cambridge for that, but anyway. 57 minutes gone. Cambridge 1, West Ham 2. Dalek's in the house, mate. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining us. Cambridge player skipped by the West Ham defence again. Tried to put the ball into the box. They get a second chance, and it goes out for a Cambridge corner. 4-0 to Portugal now. 4-0 to Portugal. Let's have a little swatch and see who got the fourth goal for Portugal this evening. And the man who scored the goal for them was Gutierrez. Corner to Cambridge. 58 minutes gone. Cambridge 1, West Ham 2. Headed away clearance from Ogbonna. Straight to the Cambridge player. Shoots from distance. Goes over the bar. Dalek's in the house, mate. Hope you're well. Good to see you. Happy Hammerette. Mark, you're in the chat. Is anyone going for them for the game? There you go. Oh, player's gone down for Cambridge. So it looks like there's going to be it's like a head knock, maybe, is it? Yeah, I think Ogbonna's headed the ball and the player at the same time. Switzerland have made Portugal look like world beaters. See, that's the thing I've noticed. Night on the Tiles. I find that some of these teams have done that, and there's been that false sense of security. Now, the thing that gives me confidence for England is that Senegal are a physical, strong team, and they could... Oh, there's about to be a whole host of subs made here from West Ham. They're a physical, strong team that are very unpredictable, and it could have really gone... England could have been 2-0 down very early on. But once they didn't concede a goal, West Ham, it's fucking hell, England. Our attack, our strength and depth, our athleticism really shone through. And once we opened up the goal scoring, the rest was history. The biggest test, obviously, for England will be against France, against the strength and depth that they've got. I think England have got better strength and depth than what France have got, but you could question that. France's starting 11, maybe 5 or 6 of the players are really, really capable if you went head-to-head on their day. So it's going to make for an interesting game between France and England, definitely. Sorry, the point I was trying to make was I think Portugal play with confidence. I think that's how they get through a lot of these tournaments. And sometimes they don't play the greatest of football, and there's a lot of onus on players like Ronaldo. Of course, he was benched tonight. But they do have some really decent players there. And who remembers Yao Mario as well? He's been playing for them. Obviously, former West Ham player. But they do have Felix as well. Anyway, West Ham making a whole host of substitutions here now. We're about to see Pierre Equa. Hopefully, Antonio, please. I want to meet you. Yes, mate. It'll be good to meet you too. 4-1, Portugal. Ogbona's coming off the field. Johnson's coming off the field. So we've got Pierre Equa. I believe it's Levi Lang, is it, coming on the field? So good, nice to see. Now you'll hopefully enjoy seeing Pierre Equa. I really like him. Big, solid unit. Yeah. Let me just get this sorted for you and let you know who has come on. I'll get you the confirmation. Levi Lang, yeah, he's gone into centre back alongside. I don't know who the other one that's coming in actually with him. No, Mubama's not even there. Happy. Randolph, bit of pressure from the defence. Mubama didn't travel with the squad. Neither did Harrison Ashby. Safal plays the ball back to Levi Lang. Again, come with a lot of plaudits he does. Sharky, good to see you, mate. Thank you for joining us. Skamaka dropping deep to get the ball. West Ham not really had much luck going forward, actually, at all. Right, so anyone that wants to know any information about Levi Lang, he's a promising defender. He arrived on trial at Kevin Keane's under-18s before then signed the scholarship terms with West Ham. His immediate impact in the academy, he made 13 appearances for the youth team and 2 for the under-23s. In his maiden half season, he was rewarded for his first professional contract for West Ham in the summer. He's from Kingston, southwest London. His first ever football club as a child was Hampton and Richmond Borough Football Club. His academy subsequently began at 12 years old with Brentford, where he spent 2 seasons prior to a 5-year stint at Arsenal. An uncompromising centre-back, possesses good athleticism and technical ability. Lang is also comfortable as a fullback or defensive midfielder and admits to appreciating both of the sides of the defender's game. Oh, Skamaka shoots from distance, straight at the keeper. Gets second chance, shoots again. Oh my God! Wait till oh my God! He's offside, but what? So Skamaka shot, hit it straight at the keeper. Probably should have placed it. Smashes it. He gets a second chance. Really good football. Great run from Skamaka. Good ball through from Palmieri. Skamaka shoots straight at the keeper. Gets a second chance from the edge of the box. Shoots. Antonio just, actually, I don't think he was offside. He just has to tap it in and he places it right to the defender of Cambridge. Good football from West Ham, though. Good neat run from Skamaka. That'll do him the world of good. Don't know why he didn't place that. He went for power. Unlucky. Yeah, he is. Yeah, I don't doubt that he is. It's not confirmed yet. But anyway, Cambridge are on the attack. They've broke free. Tried to keep on to his right foot. Shoots from distance and it goes over. And West Ham goal kick. No, it's not confirmed yet, but I think it probably is due soon. Obviously, we have the new link up with the Brazilian scouting system that we've got in place. So I think that will be happening reasonably soon. Let's just get you confirmation of the subs. So we've got Forbes, we've got Lang, Forbes, and Equa have come on the field. Equa gone into the centre of the park, number 44. Forbes and Lang now make up our back line. Pierre Equa's just pushed off the ball there. A bit too easy. Not like him. Big solid lad he is. Cambridge now on the attack down the right-hand side. So for anyone that wasn't know, Michael Forbes and Levi Lang are currently our 2 centre-backs, 2 young lads on the park as well. He's also an uncompromising defender, Michael Forbes, from Northern Ireland. 6'2", well built for his age, left-footed centre-back, found the back of the net for the under-18s in his Premier League South debut for the West Ham as well. This hat that I'm wearing. And so on, how's my son? I've got 2 sons, mate, and a daughter. 2 sons and a daughter, and they're all doing well. Thank you very much, Dalek, mate. It's from the... I think this one's come from the club shop. Yeah. Oh, Cambridge with a neat ball through the middle. Shoots from distance. Blocked from Levi Lang, it was. Big ball in, up over the top. Cambridge win the header. It's gone to the back post. Big cross in. Clear from West Ham. They kept it in, though, from Cambridge. 65 minutes gone. Cambridge 1, West Ham 2. Cambridge keeping hold of the ball now. Number 18 on it. Connor Commons keeping his eye on the player. Neat ball through the middle of the park. On the edge. Tries to feed the ball through. Benrahma does well defensively. Ekwa plays a nice ball through to Benrahma. Benny drives forward still over the halfway line. He's still driving forward. Oh, it's a nice bit of play there from Benny. Safal's there supporting Ekwa. Back to Flynn Downs. Downs finds Connor Coventry. Bit of space through the middle of the park. Forbes. Out wide to Emerson. Cuts inside to Connor Coventry. Pierre Ekwa drops in. Plays a quick 1-2 with Connor Coventry. Out wide left to Antonio. Plays the ball through the middle. Lang. Nice ball out wide right to Benny. Safal's there. Benny still got it. Dummies the player. And he wins a West Ham corner. Would anyone want Michael Keane? Not me, but Moyes wants him. Would anyone want that? Depends on if you're Moyes in or Moyes out. Moyes in. Ekwa with a corner for West Ham. Rubbish. Rubbish corner. We cannot beat the first man. I can't think off the top of my head any player that's... I don't know why we can't beat the first man. It's ridiculous. It's like they're going for like pace and power and whipping the ball in, but no one can whip it in. So there's no point. There's no point in trying to do what they're doing because they're not beating the first man at all. More subs for West Ham now. Freddie Potts. So have a look at the subs here. Freddie Potts is coming on for West Ham. Let me just tell you who this is here. Is it Downs and Antonio coming off? It looks like it's... Is it... Swire? Yeah, Swire. Thought it was Swire. Swire and Freddie Potts have come on. Antonio and Flynn Downs have played the last of today's game. Thought Flynn Downs done well. Did you just say 95% of people are Moyes out? No, they're not. No, they're not. 5% are in. No, they're not. Nope. Don't believe it. Anyway, good to see the young lads come on the field now. So we've seen Pierre Ekwa. Forbes, young lad, plays it alongside the bottom of the field to Levi Lang. Plays it out wide right to Safal. Safal plays it back to Levi Lang. Lang plays in Forbes, who's the left-sided centre-back. Just forward a little bit. Finds Emerson Palmieri. Drives the ball forwards. Oh, good bit of play. Scamacca drops in deep. Oh, that's nice football from Scamacca. Benrahma driving forwards. Cut, shoot distance. What a goal from Benny. What a goal. What a goal from Benrahma. A very, very good goal from West Ham. Do you know what? Created all by our centre-backs. Starts off with Forbes, Levi Lang, playing the ball comfortably, calm, collected, through the back line. Plays it through to Palmieri. And Scamacca does a nice bit of work down the left-hand side here. Palmieri brings the ball. Benrahma. Link-up play with Scamacca. Chips the ball up over the top. Finds Benrahma, drives forward, takes on one player, skips by one, skips by two, shoots from distance, finds the top corner, places it into the top corner to make it 3-1 West Ham. Really good, confident, Benrahma's confident play. And do you know what that'll do the world of good for? Is Skamaka. Really good link-up play. Good football from him as well. Down the left-hand side. Nice, confident, competent play from our defence. All created from our defence. So, decent play from West Ham. Cambridge 1, West Ham 3. Take that any day of the week. Portugal 5-1. Ramos hat-trick. Goal! Let's go! Nice play from Freddie Potts. Pierre Ekwa takes a heavy touch, loses the ball though. They've won the ball, but then Levi Lang collects it. No problem at all. Actually not seen Swire on the ball yet. Benrahma. Connor Coventry. Switches play completely. He finds Sefal, takes it first time. Oh, smashes it right against Pierre Ekwa. Sorry, Swire, who has no time to control it. Swire chasing the ball. Nearly gives it away to Benrahma. Puts the Cambridge defender under pressure. Benrahma has switched over to the left-hand side. That's where, of course, he scored the goal from. Feeling confident. Looking confident. 71 minutes gone. Freddie Potts now through the centre of the park. Plays in Sefal. Benny started off on the right-hand side. Has switched now to the left. Happy. And looks totally fine. Looks happy. Looks confident. Playing a little bit. Playing good football. Pierre Ekwa's done a really good move there with a one-touch. He's on the edge of the box. Going to shoot from distance. Makes it 4. Pierre Ekwa with a goal. Very good goal from West Ham. And that is 4-0 now. 4-1 to West Ham. Good football down the right-hand side there. Nice to see Pierre Ekwa get off the mark for West Ham. 4-1. So good football. Sefal actually, good football between Ekwa and Freddie Potts. Plays a nice 1-2. He drove into the middle of the park, got to the edge of the box, took his chance, and made it 4-1 to West Ham. Yeah, there was always going to be one thing in his mind, and that is put the ball in the back of the net by smashing it, putting his laces through it, and that's what he's done. And sometimes you always think that that's what you want some of our big dogs to do up top, don't you? Put their laces through it and just see what happens when the ball goes. And that's what Pierre Ekwa's done. And he's got his rewards for coming on the field. 73 minutes into the game, and he's bagged himself a goal in the senior team. Big ball in from Cambridge. Randolph comes out to collect the ball. So, like you said, it's Cambridge United 1, West Ham 4. Levi Lang, he plays in Sefal. Sefal plays into Svire. Drops deep, but nothing on for him, so he plays it back to Dan Randolph. Forbes out wide to Palomeri. Pierre Ekwa's there to support him. Oh, he's giving the ball away. Now Cambridge down the attack down the right-hand side. Oh, bit of an iffy clearance there from West Ham. Cambridge still got the ball. Just inside the West Ham box, keeping a hold of it. Sefal standing his ground. Now they've gone outside the box. Skipped by Sefal, crossed the ball in. Back post, cleared from Palmieri. Straight to the Cambridge player on the edge of the box. Out wide right with Cambridge. Crosses the ball in. Cleared from Forbes. He's done well. Oh, Benrahma takes a funny touch and then he goes down. I think he was fouled. Cambridge 1, West Ham 4. Greg Taylor for Cambridge on the ball. Of course, this is his testimonial. Benny is still out on the left-hand side. He's got up. He's okay. Greg Taylor tries to play the cross ball there. Benny drops back, wins it. No problem at all. Skamaka drops deep. Nice play between him and Benny. Benny's looking really confident now. Freddie Potts plays the ball over to Sefal. Sefal's driving forward. Swire's there. He loses the ball, though. Cambridge come with the attack. Pierre smashes into the player, but it's play on for Cambridge as they drive forward now. He holds up the play a little bit. West Ham have got bodies forward. Plays the ball out to the wide right. 75 minutes gone, 15 minutes to go. Cambridge 1, West Ham 4. Cambridge keeping a hold of the play. Skamaka now up top himself. Benny drops in. Benny's running like a madman possessed. Svire. Freddie Potts putting pressure on. He wins the ball back, but then Cambridge win it back again. Freddie Potts gets stuck in, doesn't he? He gets stuck in. He is not frightened at all, mate. He is not frightened. Cambridge have kept the ball, though, in play. He goes long, up over the top, tries to beat the man. Forbes has done really well, defensive header there. Really well to hold off the striker. What a, it's unfortunate from Benny. Getting a little bit too excited, trying some funky skills already, but it was lost. Cambridge now on the ball, just on the edge of the centre circle, driving forward. The players drop deep to collect it, played it out to the wide right. Ball up over the top for Cambridge, and now West Ham have won it back. And here goes Benny again, down the left-hand side. Benny driving forward. Benny's there, supported by Swire and Skamaka. Skamaka's on the ball on the edge of the box. He's going to skip by. He's going to shoot. Of course he has. Shoots. Oh, it takes a deflection. Oh, the keeper spills it, and it nearly goes in. You could see Skamaka. This is what I want Skamaka to do. If you watch him when he was with Sassalui, he clicks the ball a lot, and he's got the confidence to shoot from distance. He's got a pile driver of a shot, and he's got good placement. Now, that did take a funny deflection. Let me just have a look here. I think it did. You can see him, skips by the player, nothing on. Shoots. It doesn't take a deflection, but it's got enough power on it. Puts pressure under the keeper. He spills it, and it just sneaks out past the post, and it goes out for a West Ham corner. Unfortunate for Skamaka. It'd be nice for him to get on the score sheet tonight. Corner to West Ham. Crap corner. It's really bad. I don't understand. Honestly, I really don't understand. I know for a fact I could go there and put better ball in any day of the week. Any day of the week, I'll put a better corner than what every single West Ham player has done today in the corners. It's the most disappointing thing I've seen. Because we're missing out. That's been, 5 corners that we've hit the first man. And we're nowhere near causing them a concern. We need to do better with that. Sefal's done well to win the ball back. He plays in Skamaka. He's driving forward, plays a ball out wide right to Sefal. Skamaka's dropped into the box. Sefal. Skamaka! Oh my God. I don't know. He's literally like 8 yards out. He collects the ball. He just has to put it into the back of the net, and he's hit it wide. He's hit it wide. Sefal's played a low ball in. Skamaka collects it. Takes a little bit of a heavy touch. Oh my God. Looks certain he was going to put it in the back of the net, but he did not do that. That was unfortunate for him. Oh, he's hit the post. Just hit the post. It's gone wide. That's unfortunate for him. He just needs that little goal, doesn't he? Just needs that little goal. Cambridge on the ball, but we've got plenty of bodies back there. Palmieri plays it back. Randolph. He plays it out wide to Sefal. Head up. Plays it ball forward. It's a nice play there from Freddie Potts and Swire. And Connor Coventry. And Swire, who's dropped deep, playing in a central midfielder role there to collect it. Forbes out wide to Emerson. Back to Forbes for West Ham. Cam collected on the ball. He's driving forward, didn't see anything on. Plays it wide to Emerson. We're coming up to the 80th minute. Connor Coventry's dropped deep into the centre-half position to collect the ball. Forbes has just handed the ball straight to Cambridge. Oh, he skipped by the player. He's going to get a penalty, and he does get a penalty. So, I've really enjoyed watching Forbes and Levi Lang, but Forbes has tried. He's got a little bit cocky there. and he's tried a back pass, but it was never making it. It was never making it back to the keeper. I don't know. Was that Emerson? And then the players come through. He skipped, but it was Emerson. I feel bad for judging Forbes there. Emerson, that's not great. Not great for Emerson. What a crap back pass. Anyway, penalty. Penalty to Cambridge. Greg Taylor on his testimonial night. Trying to score a goal against West Ham, the team he supports. Here he goes. What's he going to do? He's a left footer. He's going to smash it, isn't he does. Finds the back of the net. 4-2. And he's got his goal for the night. There you go. 4-2. Penalty. Slotted into the bottom left-hand side. Sent Randolph the wrong way. Nine minutes to go. And there comes Greg Taylor. Coming off the field. Everyone give him a round of applause. It is the man testimonial. Big West Ham fan. He deserves a round of applause. He's got his goal against the club he supports for his whole life. I've got a few comments to need to get through here. Happy Hammerettes. Given the performance tonight, what do you think the score would be in Boxing Day thus far? It's a good question, but we don't have Declan Rice. We don't have Paqueta. Don't have Max Cornet. We don't have Aguerd. Don't have Zuma. You bring three of those players back in. Gabriel Jesus is injured. Whoever else comes back from Arsenal, you have to wait and see. Happy, it's a good question. I'm just not sure. Sharky, fair play to him. Surprise Coventry is playing as it's rumours he's surplus the requirements. I know, but he's played really quite well, actually. For me, the first half was all about Fornals, Lanzini, Flynn Downs, and Connor Coventry. The second half for me has been about Connor Coventry and Ben Rama. Really. Thought Freddie Potts has been quite good. Skamaka's done all right, actually, as well, apart from what just happened there. Ball goes over the top and he takes a heavy touch and it goes out. There's 8 minutes to go. Right. It's the first friendly back. It's a testimonial. You can see there's a testimonial vibe about it. West Ham have made so many subs. It served its purpose. Give players a run out. See where their fitness levels are at. We have got 20 days until we kick off against Arsenal. 20 days. We don't know who we'll have available, who will be back, who will make it through. We don't know what the situation is with Aguerd. We don't know what the situation is with Aaron Creswell. Connor Coventry plays the ball up over the top, tries to find Skamaka. He's beat the defender. Oh, he's won a corner. He's tried to smash it, kind of like an up and under shot from distance. He's had a few chances, but it's taken a deflection. It's gone out for a West Ham corner. Shrugged off the defender, no problem at all. Takes a touch. He was going for the top corner there, but it has taken a big deflection. It goes out for a West Ham corner. Yeah. Yes, Fab. Yeah. Oh, big corner. It's the first time we've put a corner in. Did beat the first man, but we beat every man. And guess where it's ended up? On the other side. The other corner flag. Anyway, a big up and under from West Ham. Yeah, Fabianski did start, and then Randolph came on for the second half. Swire plays it back to Sefal, back to Swire. Got time on the ball. Cuts inside. Freddie Potts. Pierre Ekwa. Nice ball. Freddie Potts. Oh, Ekwa tries to get there, but it's cleared from Cambridge. Now Cambridge are on the ball. Down the left-hand side. He's driving forward. West Ham have got plenty of bodies there. He finds his player now at the left back with plenty of time on the ball. Creswell, happy if you are listening. Creswell started the game, but after about 13 minutes was substituted for Emerson Palmieri. Now, we don't know why. Nothing's been said. The cameras didn't focus on him, so we don't know if one can only assume it's been a knock or an injury or a strain and they're not taking any risks. So just so you know that Creswell did start the game, and after 13 minutes, he was substituted as well. Forbes plays into Swire. Sorry, it was Lang, and now Swire's dropped deep. He's won the ball. He's done really well. Pierre Equa for West Ham, centre of the park. Out wide left. Benny's not been involved for the last 5 minutes. He gets the ball, plays a nice neat 1-2, but then they've lost it. Cambridge have got the ball, that we've won it back, but then they've won it back. 5 minutes to go. Cambridge 2, West Ham 4. Cambridge on the attack down the left-hand side, got a bit of space. Driving forward, plays the ball back. Sifal puts the foot in there for a tackle. He tries to get by. Pierre Equa comes back, wins the ball back. He does well. Sifal plays in Freddie Potts. Potts, Coventry. Sifal. Potts. Oh, he's done so well. He's just taking the ball around 3 players. No problem at all. Freddie Potts has. Forbes. Emerson Palmieri. Chips the ball forward to find Ben Rama. He loses it though. Cambridge. Oh, and Benny wins the ball back. Benny's driving forward through the middle of the park. Skamaka's there. He's shouting for the ball, screaming for it. Skipped by the player. Tries to shoot. He can't hit the target. Oh my God, he can't hit the target. He's frustrated. He's lifting his top up again and wiping his face. Benny finds Skamaka in a bit of space. Now he's got a lot of work to do. He puts the ball into his right foot and smashes it. It does just trickle wide. No Suchek or Corney. No Suchek or Corney in the squad either. Mark. It's unlucky from Skamaka. That was a rainbow flick from Benny. Big up and under clearance from West Ham. Cambridge players in defence. They've got the ball. 87 minutes gone. Cambridge 2, West Ham 4. Skamaka deserves a goal. If you're watching, Skamaka deserves a goal. 100%. This free kick. Free kick to Cambridge. Oh. Lang's done well. Billy Potts again. Calm. Composed in the middle of the park. I've not seen Forson come on. I thought he was going to come on, actually. Equa. Freddie Potts. Really... I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't know a huge amount. I did know a reasonable amount about Freddie Potts, but he's... Oh, Benny skipped by one player. Skipped by a second. Still got it. That's cleared from Cambridge. But I've been really impressed with Freddie Potts from this time he's had on the park. Definitely. 100%. He looks quite exciting, actually. I know this is a friendly. I get it. I know it's a testimonial. I know it's got that vibe. But equally, though, there is a form of competitiveness. We're only 3 weeks away from playing competitive football again. So if I was taking heavy touch. Holy shit, man. Emerson. Coventry. Potts takes a heavy touch but wins it back. Levi Lang. We're coming up to 89th minute now. Swire drops deep, plays the ball back to Levi Lang. Randolph plays the ball out wide to Forbes, the young player in centre back, alongside Levi Lang. Came on as a substitute. At some point tonight as well, we saw the substitution made of Dawson coming off the field, and what he did was he played Ben Johnson in the centre back role there for a while. Freddie Potts collects the ball, plays it into Sifal. He drives forward, he finds Skamaka. Swire. Freddie Potts. Levi Lang back to Randolph. He's going to play it back to Levi Lang. Got time on the ball. That's a nice play there from Svire. Skamaka. He drives forward. Oh, he's going to try to kind of toe poke cross over to the wide left to Benrahma, but it takes a deflection off the Cambridge player. We're now into injury time. A couple of late substitutions getting made from Cambridge now. Don't know how long much injury time we'll get here, but won't get a lot. From our understanding, yes. I mean, he's very active, happy online as well. I think he's going to be, as long as we can get him fit, he's going to be like, well, he is a new signing, isn't he? He really is. I think he's going to be a bit of a game changer for us. I really do. If we can get through this World Cup and we can get Paqueta back and we can get Rice back, and Aguerd hasn't picked up such a bad injury in Zuma as well, and then you've got the likes of Corney to add to that, like, I do have a positive vibe. And there you go, full time. Full time at the West Ham game. If you've just watched it, Cambridge 2, West Ham 4 is the final score tonight. Oh, there goes my microphone. I didn't even see my microphone. It dropped. Cambridge 2, West Ham 4. It was a result. It was a testimonial. It had the testimonial vibe about it. We made several subs from halftime onwards. It served its purpose. Everyone got a run out. Antonio Bowen scored a really good goal. All the players, Fornals, Lanzini, every player that needed to get a run out got a run out, which really gave us the fitness levels to see where they're at. You know, they had 2 weeks off as a team, so they've had the fitness levels. We've seen what they're capable of doing tonight. Yes, we're playing a lot of lower league opposition. That's fine. Disappointment in the first goal that was conceded by us because Dawson should have won that as well. But our goal to make up for it was good. It was a good goal, good teamwork, good team effort. A very good goal from Jared Bowen with a quick response to make it 1 each. They scored an own goal. Again, good teamwork from West Ham, forcing them into the error, and their defender placed the ball into the back of the net from across from Emerson Palmieri down that left-hand side as well. And then when we came back out, we just put the ball in the back of the net a couple more times, made it 4, and they won a penalty to make it 4-2. But every player served its purpose. Was impressed with Benrahma when he came on the field. He looked exciting. He looked up for it. He was excited, so that was good to see. Skamaka had several chances, just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. That was really unfortunate, but I think that will come through a run of games as well. Positives I'll take from tonight was in the first half, Fornals, Downs, Lanzini, and Connor Coventry all dictated play from the middle of the park. Second half, Benrahma really excitable, really up for it, really impressed with Freddie Potts. Really impressed with Freddie Potts. I think he's really capable potentially of stepping up to the plate. Really comfortable in midfield. Really comfortable in that role. Pierre Ekwa got himself a goal. That was good. He was having an iffy game. He gave the ball away quite a few times. Skamaka just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. He had several chances. But we got the job done tonight. We won 4-2 and we move on to our next friendly as well. That's it. Short and sweet. Go and check out my Hammers headlines from earlier on. Go and check out the advent calendar we're doing, where we're giving you little snippets of good, successful shows we've had on the channel as well. But go and check out what I gave you the update on Naif Aguerd's injury as well. But thank you for watching. It's been short and sweet. Well, it hasn't been short and sweet. But we got a win. Zini was all right, yeah. I said to you there, he had him, Fornals, Connor Coventry, and Flynn Downs all dictated the first half, really. So they were all comfortable, they all played really well. But it's good to hear of us getting a win as well as we move on to the friendly with Udinese on Saturday. Anyway, that brings an end to the Matchday Live. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please hit the subscribe button. Keep the comments coming in. And we'll see you back here tomorrow. We'll have a bit more of a discussion. Come on, you Irons.